This is Jay, and I'm here at Covina Coin in Covina, California, and I'm going to show you guys how to turn paper into something of real value, gold and silver. So follow me. Hey Dave, it's nice to see you.
Good to see you again.
Dave, I wanted to show the people out there how to turn these 10 pieces of paper into something actually of value, in my opinion, which is gold or silver.
Good.
And I wanted you to kind of explain to me, or treat me like a novice. You know, I'm coming in with $1,000, I want to buy gold or silver. What would you suggest I do?
Well, the first question I would ask with this $1,000 is, what's your goal with that? Is it to make a quick buck? You know, silver right now is trading at around $17 per ounce. Gold's hovering around $1,200 per ounce. Are you looking to get in, get right out? Maybe gold goes up $100, take a quick profit. Maybe
That's a good question.
You know, silver gets to $20, sell it, take a quick profit. Or are you looking long term? You're looking to double up, perhaps. A lot of people think that silver may go up to $100 an ounce. Some people think gold's going to go back over $2,000 an ounce. So when you got to take those things into consideration when you're thinking about making a purchase.
So the first thing I got to ask myself is, you know, why am I investing, short term or long term?
Right.
Got it.
So I buy gold and silver, but it's for a rainy day. My goal is it's for the kids. If gold goes up $50 in one day, which is near impossible, it'll never happen. I wouldn't say never, but it's very unlikely.
Right.
I'm not going to sell it. What am I going to do with that money? I just want to have this as a little nest egg, rainy day for the kids down the road, you know, long after I'm gone. So let me get back. You said you brought in $1,000, right? So we have 1,000. Well, let me just advise our California customers that when you come into a store like ours in the state of California, when you spend $1,500 or more, there's no sales tax added to the purchase.
Wow.
So that's a big difference. If you come in today and you want to spend $1,000 buying gold or silver in our store, you're going to have to pay that 9% sales tax in Los Angeles County.
Got it.
So I always recommend, we have customers that come in with less than $1,500, and I always advise them to either run back to the bank and grab a little bit more, but there are some customers that don't have that money sitting in their account, so I recommend that they come back once they have the money saved.
Right.
The risk you run into is that the price of gold and silver may be a little bit higher by the time it takes you to save those additional funds.
But if I bought $1,000 in silver today, I'm actually only going to get $910 in silver. The other 90 is going to just leave out.
Correct.
Got it. So even if gold went up slightly, I mean, the differential of not paying that sales tax is still I'm going to make out.
If we spend $1,000 worth of gold, you needed to go up 9% just to break even.
Makes sense.
Not including the buy and the sell from the dealer like me. So you're going to need, if you spend over $1,500, you need gold to go up about 2 to 3% before you can start reaping in the benefits.
Gotcha. Now
with the sales tax, with the sales tax another 9%. So it's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
So we need to get this to $1,500 if possible. If not, then we just there's still lots of business to be done. We're just going to have to add on the tax.
Now show me, and this is one of the things that we hear a lot in the shop is, you know, how do I buy it, or what can I buy, especially from new people who are coming in here. And I want to show everybody just how easy it is. So what would you, right now, we've got $1,000. Show me what $1,000 looks like, half gold, half silver.
Well, if you want to go half and half, which I always recommend, there's a few different things that we can buy when we're investing in gold and silver. Let's start off with the silver first. The United States Mint makes a 1 ounce American silver eagle. It's a beautiful coin minted from the U.S. government. Those are, today they run around $21 per coin.
Gotcha.
That's one way to invest, is buying a coin that's from the government. Another one is to buy a privately minted 1 ounce round, or a 5 ounce bar, or a 10 ounce bar. These are all privately minted.
These are great.
So for example, there could be a refinery across town, and then they make their own bars. They're a little bit cheaper. They don't have a denomination attached to them like the Silver Eagle does. This is a $1 face value coin minted from the U.S. They demand slightly more of a premium because they're from the U.S. Mint.
Got it.
And the newer investors, they tend to feel a little bit more comfortable buying something from the U.S. Mint rather than a private refinery.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's just personal preference is all it comes down to. Right. Personally, I buy whatever's the cheapest. So you're paying less of a premium on a on a privately minted coin or bar rather than something that comes from the US Mint.
Right.
Those are all 999 pure silver. The other way to invest in silver is to buy your old 90% junk silver coins. So our dimes, quarters, and half dollars, the US minted dimes, quarters, and halves from 1964 and before were all 90% pure silver back in the day.
Gotcha, okay.
So those lower grade, more common issues, they're not really worth an extra numismatic value today. They're just traded for their silver weight.
For the metal itself.
That's another way to buy it. We have one of my colleagues that works here at Covina Coin. He likes to buy the 90% junk silver because his idea is that if silver ever goes really, really low in price, at least you still have the face value of the coin. That's one way of thinking.
Interesting.
What I would recommend,
right?
If you're going to go 50-50 gold to silver, I think that's fine.
Okay.
Now, if we're going to talk about just your silver position, I recommend splitting that up as well. Buying some 1 ounce coins, maybe some 5 and 10 ounce bars, and also some old 90% junk coin. Just personal preference, that would be my idea.
Right, splitting it up
Splitting
even
it up.
within the silver itself.
Correct.
Got it.
It's the same idea with the gold coin. Most of the gold coins you want to buy in a 1 ounce form. The US Mint makes a 1 ounce American gold eagle. Same idea as the 1 ounce American silver eagle. We also make a 1 ounce American gold buffalo. And for those that like 1 ounce gold bars, there's PAMP and Credit Swiss bars that are really pretty, really desirable as well. So most of the time when a customer comes in to purchase gold, they buy it in a 1 ounce form because it's a little bit cheaper than buying the smaller denomination, 1/10 ounce, 1/4 ounce, and 1/2 ounce sizes. There's a higher premium attached to the smaller coins. There's just more production cost to make 10 ounce coins than there is to make one ounce
Which
coin.
makes sense. There's just more labor involved.
Correct.
And therefore it's a little more expensive on the lower denominations.
So those are your options when buying gold and silver bullion. If you wanted to take this $1,000 and get into numismatics, like I said, it's a whole nother ballgame.
Okay.
A silver dollar, for example, from the 1800s only has about 3/4 of an ounce of pure silver in it. But you might be paying $200 up to several thousand dollars for an old silver dollar. That's based upon the rarity of the coin, how many did they mint, and what's the condition of the coin. So this is a whole nother section and a whole nother part of our business. So you kind of need to figure out what you like, what you want to collect. Do you want to build a set of old Indian head pennies or a complete set of every date of the silver dollars?
And these are also considered precious metals.
Correct.
So if you were looking, and they are mentioning precious metals as an investment option, you would also consider these as a precious metal
You could.
option.
I don't really refer to them as precious metals. These are rare coins. They're investment quality coins because if you think about it, an old Indian head penny is made out of copper. You might consider it precious. I probably don't. That's just all up to the buyer.
Gotcha. So David, in summary, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this $1,000 back and I'm
Okay.
going to turn it into $1,500 because that does make the most sense to avoid, paying, taxes when I could be spending that money in the metal that I'm buying.
Sure.
And then what I will do is I'll definitely come back and pick up something personally. I like what you said about this type of silver. I'm just investing in the silver itself. I'm not worried about the coin. So if I can get this for a little bit less, get it in my safe, 20 years from now, I'm pulling that back out. I'm pulling it as a metal, not as a coin. So you gave us a lot of great examples, and I thank you very much.
You're welcome. Just remember, just go home and do your research. It's a lot of money to spend $1,000, or whether it's $100 or $1,000 or $10,000. It's a lot of money to that person, and you want to leave this store knowing that or feeling like you've really done well with your money.
Right.
You want to feel like you're getting the best bang for your buck. So just to come in with $1,000 and for me to sell you something, I'll do it. That's my job. I'm here to sell coins. I'm here to sell gold. I'm here to sell precious metals. But I want our customer leaving here feeling satisfied, feeling like they know exactly what they're buying and why they're buying it. So make sure that you guys do your research, read as much as you can. There's lots of information all over the internet. And I hope that when you're choosing to buy gold and silver and coins, that you think about Covina Coin. Find us on Facebook, YouTube channel, baby.
Covina Coin and Jewelry, www.covinacoin.com.